Another incredible tale now about adventurer Donald Campbell. Now, back in the 1950s, he was a household name, but he put everything on the line for a place in the record books and in British history.
The record-breaking exploits of daredevil Donald Campbell in the 1950s and 60s made him a national hero. But the country was shocked when on January 1967, aged 45, he was tragically killed, attempting a water speed record on Coniston Water in the Lake District in his iconic Bluebird K7.
No one can fail to mourn the loss of this brave man.
For many years, his Bluebird remained in Coniston Water until it was lifted from the lake in 2001 and restored by Tyneside engineer Bill Smith and his team. The One Show were given unique access to follow this restoration process.
And now she's ready and raring to go.
And in 2018, amazingly, the hydroplane soared across the water once more on Loch Fad in Bute, Scotland.
Bluebird is back, the breathtaking tribute to Donald Campbell, a truly fearless pioneer.
Since then, locals have been eagerly awaiting its return to Cumbria. And after 23 years since it was raised from the depths of the water, it finally made its way home earlier this month. Crowds came out to celebrate the homecoming as Bluebird made its way back through the streets of Coniston. And here she is in all her glory, finally on display at the Ruskin Museum in Coniston, just over 23 years after she was raised from the bottom of Coniston Water. And I'm delighted to say that I'm joined by Donald's daughter, Gina, and also the director of the museum here, Tracy Hodgson. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Tracy, we'll start with you. What has the reaction been like to the homecoming of the Bluebird?
Absolutely fantastic. Today was the first day that we'd opened since she was here. We've had people queuing out the door. We've had over 400 people in today.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic.
A busy day, a tiring day.
Very tiring,
but
yes.
Also a very emotional day, Gina, for you to see the Bluebird back where it all began.
Oh, look, for me, it's just a dream come true. To believe that my late father did over 300 miles an hour in this beautiful piece of machine. And to see her here in this beautiful building that was built for her, especially to house her, and to finally have her here. A few wrinkles and crinkles along the side, but I know the feeling. Look at her. She's magnificent. She's the best you'll ever see. She is just out of this world.
She looks amazing, and I know you've been waiting a long time to see her here in the museum. In fact, there's a lot of people who've been waiting a long time to see her, and we caught up with them this morning on opening day.
I joined the team in 1966 and I helped put Bluebird on the lake when she arrived, and when she came back the other day I just felt I had to be here.
It's absolutely amazing if you look at the photographs of it as it was under the water and when it came out, and you look at it now, you wouldn't think it was possible to get it back into that condition.
Thank you to the museum and to Gina for allowing it to happen.
We were so keen to come and see it. Now it's actually in situ. You know, the fact it's so close and just amazing. Just come and see it, it's fantastic.
A lot of emotion, a lot of excitement for you, Gina, from some of the people at the museum who are still here enjoying the fact that she's finally back home. And what do you want the legacy to be? What do you want visitors to get from this, Gina?
I want people to remember the achievements of my late father, because what he achieved for this country, British engineering at its finest. I want the young to come and have a dream, dream big, dream that you can become the pinnacle of your career, dream that you can have not a boat like this, there will never be another boat like this, but there's a mountain to climb that mountain, and when you climb that mountain, do you know what? There's another mountain beyond it, and so the dream goes on.
Yeah.
And my father had that dream, and he took the world water speed record from the A to B, and in this fantastic craft.
It's so inspirational, Gina. What do you hope's next?
Oh, without question, there is no way she's becoming a dusty old relic. She is going to have her new engine that's sitting there, implanted in her, and she is going to she's going to lift up her skirts, as my father used to say. Yes,
what
Bluebird. Bluebird will lift up her skirts and she will fly again.
That sounds incredible, Gina. And we're actually still joined by Jeff from the Board of Trustees as well. Jeff, You've heard the dreams of Gina. She wants to see her back out in the water. How are we going to make that happen?
Well, that's quite a gauntlet, Gina. We do have a plan. We're aiming for 2026. It would coincide with Donald's first record on Coniston, the 70th anniversary of that. As Gina says, we've got an engine there to go in there. We need to test the engine out of the boat, put it into the boat, test it again, and then rock and roll. We've got a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit to get over, but we can sort that.
I reckon we can sort that. We might not quite get up to the 300 miles an hour plus,
I doubt it.
but hopefully the next time we come and visit, she will be out back on Coniston Water. Fingers crossed.
Oh, absolutely love that. And the Campbell spirit still lives on, going strong. And I was brought up with that story. I remember it so well. Spent loads of time in the lakes as a kid, and we were all told about it,